Boycott or blacklisting complaint form. Instructions. Page 1. Please fill out the complaint form, answering all of the questions. If you are filling out the form on a computer, please print it immediately when you are finished. You may not be able to save the completed form. If possible, please type. If you are filling out the form by hand, please print. Please do not write in the margins or on the back of this form. Please note, a delay could occur in the filing and the investigation of your complaint if the form is not filled out properly or if the information you provide is not legible. Two, notarization is no longer a requirement for this form. For those not wanting to use a notary, you can complete the declaration section after you fill out the form. The declaration option does not require notarization. You need only fill in the blanks with the date and your location, city, state, and sign the declaration. The oath section is still available, but if you use this option, you will need to sign in front of a notary. Three, attach copies of any documents that you think will help the division investigate your case. Four, return the complaint form to the office closest to you. See below for the list of office locations. You may return the complaint by postal mail or personal delivery. You may also email your complaint to complaints@dhr.ny.gov. or fax it to 718-741-8322. 5. Keep a copy of your complaint and copies of any documents that you attach for your own records. 6. The completed complaint must be returned to the division promptly. After the division accepts your complaint, this form will be sent to the business you are charging with discrimination. Time limit for filing. Please note, you must file your complaint within 1 year of the most recent act of alleged discrimination. If you need further assistance or require an accommodation for a disability, please call or visit one of our offices, make an appointment, or visit our website at www.dhr.ny.gov/complaint. Interpreter services are also available at no cost upon request. New York State Division of Human Rights Offices. Albany, Agency Building 1, second floor, Empire State Plaza, Albany, New York 12220. Telephone number 518-474-2705. Office of Sexual Harassment Issues and Queens, 55 Hanson Place, Room 900, Brooklyn, New York 11217. Telephone number 718-722-2060. Binghamton, 44, Hawley Street, Room 603, Binghamton, New York 13901. Telephone number 607-721-8467. Rochester, 1 Monroe Square, 259 Monroe Avenue, Suite 308, Rochester, New York 14607. Telephone number 585-238-8250. Bronx Central Office, 1 Fordham Plaza, 4th floor, Bronx, New York 10458. Telephone number 718 741 8400. Syracuse, John J. Hughes State Office Building, 333 East Washington Street, Room 543, Syracuse, New York 13202. Telephone number 315 528 4633. Brooklyn, 55 Hanson Place, Room 304, Brooklyn, New York 11217. Telephone number 718 722 2385. Buffalo, Main Place Tower, 350 Main Street, 10th floor, Suite 1000B, Buffalo, New York 14202. Telephone number 716 847 7632. Long Island, Nassau, 50 Clinton Street, Suite 301, Hempstead, New York 11550. Telephone number 516 539 6848. Long Island, Suffolk, 250 Veterans Memorial Highway, Suite 2B, 49, Hauppauge, New York 11788. Telephone number 631 952 6434. Manhattan, Adam Clayton Powell Jr., State Office, Building 163, West 125th Street, 4th floor, New York, New York 10027. Telephone number 212 961 8650. White Plains, 711 South Broadway, Suite 314, White Plains, New York 10601. Telephone number 914 989 3120. What does boycott or blacklist mean under the human rights law? The boycott or blacklisting provisions of the human rights law make it unlawful to boycott or blacklist, or to refuse to buy from, sell to, or trade with, or otherwise discriminate against any person, because that person, or of that person's Partners, members, stockholders, directors, officers, managers, superintendents, agents, employees, business associates, suppliers, or customers have any of the protected characteristics listed below. Human Rights Law, Section 2, 96.13. Examples might include refusal to deliver to or to refusal to provide services to a particular neighborhood because of racial or ethnic composition, refusal of a publication to accept advertising from businesses that are owned by persons of a particular race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, etc. Refusal by a business to utilize the cleaning or other services of a company because its staff includes racial minorities. Any business tactic driven by discriminatory motive towards persons or groups of persons because of they have one or more of the protected characteristics listed below. The Division of Human Rights investigates complaints of boycotting or blacklisting based on creed or religion, religious belief, practice, or observance, or because you do not have a religious belief. Disability, a physical or mental condition. Familial status. If you are pregnant, have a child, or are in the process of obtaining custody of a child, or have a child or children under age 18 in your household. Gender identity or expression, actual or perceived gender related identity, appearance, behavior, expression, or other gender related characteristic, regardless of the sex assigned to that person at birth, including, but not limited to, the status of being transgender. Military status, including military reserves or being a veteran. National origin, the country where you or your ancestors were born. Race or color, because you are Asian, black, white, mixed race, etc. Includes ethnicity, includes traits historically associated with race such as hair texture or hairstyle. Sex, because of your gender, includes sexual stereotyping, pregnancy. Sexual orientation, heterosexual, homosexual, bisexual, asexual, whether actual or perceived. Relationship or association, with a member or members of a protected category, or categories listed above. The division investigates boycott or blacklisting complaints only if the discrimination is based on one or more of the above reasons. The division cannot investigate boycott or blacklisting that does not involve one of these reasons. If you do not see anything in this list that applies to your situation, please contact the Division of Human Rights to speak to a staff member. Boycott Blacklist Complaint Form. Page 2, Instructions. New York State Division of Human Rights. Although all ages are protected, you must be 18 years or older to file a complaint. A parent, guardian, or other person having legal authority to act in the minor's interests must file on behalf of a person under the age of 18. One, your contact information. First name, middle initial, or name, last name. Organization or business name. Street address or P.O. box, apartment or floor number, city, state, zip code. If you are filing on behalf of a person under the age of 18 for whom you have legal authority to act, provide the name of that person, relationship, date of birth. Two, you are filing a complaint against business name, street address or P.O. box, city, state, zip code, telephone number, extension. In what county or borough did the violation take place? 3. Date of alleged discrimination must be within 1 year of filing. The most recent act of discrimination happened on month, day, year. Page 3. Complaint. 4. Basis of alleged discrimination. Check only the boxes that you believe were the reasons for discrimination and fill in specifics only for those reasons. Please look at page 2 of instructions for an explanation of each category. Creed or religion, please specify. Familial status, disability, please specify. Military status, active duty, reserves, veteran, gender identity or expression, including the status of being transgender. National origin, please specify. Race, color, or ethnicity, please specify. Sexual orientation, please specify. Sex, please specify. If you believe boycott or blacklisting occurred because you or your business or organization has partners, members, stockholders, directors, officers, managers, superintendents, agents, employees, business associates, suppliers, or customers have one or more of the protected characteristics listed above, indicate the relevant categories above and check below. Relationship or association. Page 4. Complaint. 5. Description of alleged discrimination. Please tell us more about each act of discrimination that you experienced. Please include dates, names of people involved, and explain why you think it was discriminatory. Please type or print clearly. You may also write "See attached" and attach a typed description. If you need more space to write, please continue writing on a separate sheet of paper and attach it to the complaint form. Do not write in the margins or on the back of this form. Signature, declaration or oath. Based on the information contained in this form, I charge the herein named respondent or respondents with an unlawful discriminatory practice in violation of the New York State human rights law. I have not filed any other civil action, nor do I have an action pending before any administrative agency under any state or local law based upon this same unlawful discriminatory practice. If you have another action pending and still wish to file, please contact our office to discuss. Please initial. Human Rights Law. Section 2, 9, 7.1 requires that a complaint filed with the Division of Human Rights must be under oath or by declaration. You must complete either the declaration or oath sections below. The declaration requires only your signature and does not need to be notarized. The oath requires that you sign it before a notary. Declaration. I affirm this day of month, year at city, state, under penalties of perjury, that I am the complainant herein. That I have read, or had read to me, the foregoing complaint and know the content thereof. That the same is true of my own knowledge, except as to the matters therein stated on information and belief, and that as to those matters, I believe the same to be true. Complainant name, oath, State of New York, County of, Social Security, being duly sworn, deposes and says that I am the complainant herein, that I have read or had read to me the foregoing complaint and knows the content thereof, that the same is true of my own knowledge except as to the matters therein stated on information and belief, and that as to those matters I believe the same to be true. Complainant's signature. Subscribed and sworn to before me this day of. Signature of Notary Public. Please note, once this form is completed and returned to the New York State Division of Human Rights, it becomes a legal document and an official complaint with the division. Additional information. Additional information. Page 1. This page is for the division's records and will remain confidential and will not be sent to the business you are filing against. One, contact information. My primary telephone number, my secondary telephone number, my date of birth, required, my email address. The division uses email whenever possible to communicate with the parties to complaints. This avoids delays and lost mail and increases the efficiency of division case processing. Therefore, you are required to provide an email address if you have one, and to keep us advised of any change of your email address. The division will not use your email address for any non-case related matters. Contact person, someone who does not live with you but will know how to contact you if we cannot reach you. Contact person's name, contact person's telephone number, contact person's address, contact person's email address, contact person's relationship to me. 2. Special needs. I am in need of interpretation. If so, what language? Accommodations for a disability. Privacy. Keep my contact information confidential, as I am a victim of domestic violence. Other. 3. Witnesses. Information about witnesses may be shared with the parties as necessary for the investigation. The following people saw or heard the discrimination and can act as witnesses. Name, title, telephone number, relationship to me. What did this person witness? Page 7. Additional information. Part 2. 4. The following information may be useful in the investigation of your complaint. Please note that it is not necessary for you to have complained about the discrimination before you file a complaint with the division. Did you report or complain about the discrimination to someone else? Yes or no? If yes, how exactly did you complain about the discrimination? To whom did you complain? Date you reported or complained about discrimination. Month, day, year. What happened after you complained? If you did not report the discrimination, please explain why.